こんばんは。It's Thursday. Good night. Hello. One sec. Wait, what's up, guys? Ugh. I'm sleepy as hell, dude. I am tired. Hello. Unfortunately, I've been gaming. I'll be gaming. Street Fighter? Yes. I am currently... Alright, hello. Let's double check. Jesus. Oh my god. Are you wearing? I'm up, technically. I believe I'm like Diamond 3 right now. Let me like double check, cause like I am doing like pretty okay right now. Oh, you're close now. I have to, dude. I gotta make the push for Masters before the August patch, man. I have until the 3rd right now. Right now, I am 21,621. So like I'm at my peak right now, which is great actually. Like unironically, I feel pretty okay. But oh my god. All right. I pulled up my stats just to like check. I no joke have played against. All right, in the last week alone, I have played against 24 classic Ryus. I've played against 21 Akumas. I have played against 15 Ingrids. And then everything else is like a... Oh! I've played against 17 Sagats. And I've gone 5 and 12 against Sagat. So I am, I've been struggling, that's for sure. I'm not gonna lie, the Sagat matchup is fucking terrible. Sagat is such an like unfun fucking character to fight. Everyone on the Ingrid craze, dude. I don't even think Ingrid's that bad now compared to fucking Sagat. Sagat, unironically, I think is like way stronger. Yeah. But like dude, I'm 0 for 7 against the fucking Chun-Li's. 0 for 7 on Chun-Li, but I'm like even by 1 for Zangief. Whoever you lose to is the strongest character. I lose to Sagat. I lose to Blanca. The GP matchup is like okay sometimes. Unironically, I will say, I am going even on my Ed mirrors though. Or rather, I'm positive. I'm positive actually. I'm 7-5 on my Ed mirrors right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. I will admit. I think the one thing I was always worried about was like, oh, am I gonna queue into someone? Am I gonna queue into an Ed who's better than me? So that's like the one thing that I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure. If there's one match that I can't lose, all right, I gotta prove it. You can't listen, man. I got a reputation to uphold, proving nothing to anyone. But we take those wins exactly. Yeah, it's okay. We have like at most maybe like 1, 2, 3 days. I have 3 days to 3 days to hit Masters before the patch hits. So I gotta put in the fucking I gotta put in the work. Watch, I'm gonna say put in the work, and then after this stream, after we do our member hour, I'm gonna fucking go play Deadlock. That is the true only solution. I boot up Deadlock. Are we getting that POV? Honestly, I should. Stream Deadlock? I think I will. Give or take, maybe like midnight-ish, maybe 1 a.m. That or like a couple hours before the morning Zatsu for America. I wanted to do a lot, like at least one more American Zatsu before the end of the month. So that's why I wanted to do it tomorrow before, you know. What time is it for you? It is 10:44. 22:44. It is 10:44 JST. I should probably put up one of those like you know how some people keep like the clock or like the time on their streams. I'd probably keep that one up actually. Sleep man? No. I don't think I will. Other thing, the Supo. Thanks for bringing my gym motivation. Used to be scared. Only did home gym workouts. Now my traps are solo leveling with clape, leg push, 180 kg reached. Wow. 180 kg is crazy. Helps with the time snapping. Ooh, true. Actually, I didn't really consider that until now. You haven't slept yet. Well, sure, we can say that. You know, like I think whether or not I did sleep is neither here nor there. But what can I say? It's what many would refer to as the century of gaming. It's only 10 p.m. It's only 10 p.m. It's fine. It's the century of gaming. Circadian cycle has given up on you? No. My circadian rhythm only fucking explodes at the end of the month. And then once the new month starts, then I'm back to normal for a little bit. Yes. I love the century of gaming, guys. The century of gaming is so much fun. Also, I forgot to do this earlier. I think I'm the member. Yes, I think the member. You think of the 15 months, Ken? I think of the 15 months as well. Yeah, century of gaming, guys. Century of gaming. Bro, either stay up all night or hibernate. No, I'll probably like play a couple games and I'll take a nap after. What even is normal for you? My schedule is like the normal person, like a wake up 6 a.m. type person when it has to be. And then when I don't have to, then I'm a fucking degenerate, and then I'll just be like, okay. It is what it is. That's just how it is, man. What did you have for din din today, wife? I had a pizza. I had a whole lot of pizza. What's for Azah? I was talking about this earlier today because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really tempted to go to Panda Express. I had like an ungodly craving for Panda Express, man. Even now, I still have an ungodly craving for Panda Express. There's an Outclaws offline meeting. I asked you, should I go or not by now? I'm so strong that I have confidence to meet them. Congratulations. You should go to that. I fuck with their honey walnut shrimp heavy. Yo, I am like weird. Like I have the cravings for orange chicken right now. Is there Panda Express in Japan? Yes, there is. Except I have to go. I gotta go to fucking Shibuya if I want it, though. I'm pretty sure. That's like the only other one that I know of. Also, are crab rangoons good? I keep seeing them, but they don't exist in my country. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like crab rangoon. I think they're kind of whatever. But you know, I go to Panda Express for like to fill me up and have like kind of whatever okay macros. Yeah, I fuck with crab rangoon, but I'm a cream cheese head. I like cream cheese as an ingredient, but not necessarily by itself or like standalone. You know what I mean? I'm not the biggest fan of like just cream cheese on like stuff. I'm like, it's like all right. Mongolian pork is chef's kiss duo. Panda some bulldog chicken some time ago. It was all right. I had the bulldog chicken for a little bit. Is there actually any crab in them? No. The only crab rangoon I've tried is the ones my bros make. It's kind of fire. I think it's different. Obviously, I think the Panda Express one is kind of mid, but I mean, if you make them, that's a different story entirely. You know. Have you tried cream cheese and boba though? That sounds insane, but I'm also very curious. Kobe, thank you for the 21 months, by the way. Cream cheese and boba? I think you're gonna have to. You have to have a very good sell on that. It's good. It's like cheesecake somehow. No fucking way. I kind of refuse to believe that. I think you're fucking with me. It adds like a salty element though to balance out the sweet. I mean, but that's the purpose of like salted caramel and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's saying cheesecake. I don't know what kind of cheesecakes you guys are having. Then again, I haven't. Well, that depends. I've had only a couple cheesecakes, or like decent cheesecakes. Cold foam does. I mean, but cold foam I wouldn't really call like a cream cheese, so to speak. It's a light foamed cheese. Usually they're not like globs of it. Well, okay. Oh, are we talking like the cheese foam that they put on? Is that cream cheese? You know, I never thought about it until now, actually. I never order it though. I'm gonna be so real. I've only had like a couple times, but even then it doesn't taste like anything. So I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't Claude go through a cheesecake baking phase? Yes, when he tried to emulate Uncle Tetsu the best that he could. And that is currently why we have a stand mixer in our house. Yeah. They use cream cheese and whipped cream. Oh, today I learned. I actually didn't know that. I just don't order it, to be honest. Some places in my country put shredded cheese in our drinks. That's crazy. There's cold foam here that low-key tastes like cream cheese and many things, but both foam and actual cream cheese are both fire. It'll change your life. Okay, you know what? I'll take your word for it. Maybe next time I'll try it. I'll go to like a. I will say, okay. The one thing I'm gonna say something a little controversial. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that'll get me, that'll get me hunted down. I think if I am to be frank, listen. I think Gongsha is like the only other place that I'd really go to here in Japan. Otherwise, if I really am out of options, I'm good, you know. But I mean, Gongsha's like all right here. I only say this specifically because in America, Gongcha is like kind of okay. It's like I would say it's the most middle pack answer possible. If anything, you probably like in America, you'd probably not even go because you would go to like somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like you would go to like you would go to like Ifang, or you would go to like a Sunrise, or you would go to literally like any other place, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like that is typically how it goes. But that is also why I'm like, oh, okay, here, all right, I guess technically my only other option is Gongcha at that point. Sunny, I'm Diamond 3, Sunny. We gotta hit Masters, Sunny, before the August patch. Before Yasmin throws everyone out of whack, Sunny. What was Sunny doing today? What was he doing? It is having the 5 gifted, by the way. Do you not have Coco? I've not seen a Coco here, actually. So I don't know. He's playing with routine game. Okay, you can't okay, don't say he's playing the routine game and expect me to know what that means necessarily. Cause now Can someone all right in 5 words or less describe to me the game? If you say anything more than 5 words, I ban you. It's a game called Routine. You know what? That's 5 words. Oh! Hold up, hold up. Scary man about babies. Okay. Horror Bible Adam Eve rebirth. All right, okay. Fallopian tube space horror. Horror moon robots alien. You guys are doing good so far. You guys are doing good so far. He's really counting? Yes, because I said 5 words or less or I'm banning your ass. So make up your mind. Space disease, robots, scary horror. All right, 5 words. I'll take it. I'll take it. What, you think I'm joking? you think I'm fucking joking? Go past 5 words. Test it out, buddy. Video James scary. All right, I'll take that one. Cute robot in game. All right. Aliens with nice asses. Pretty good. There's no way you're being serious about this. You think I fucking play? Player might be insane. Okay. Scary naked tall men. Yeah. All right. I'll take your word for it. I'll trust you. I'll trust you that far. Sunny screaming from Moon Baby. You know what? I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Not yet. I genuinely don't remember the last time I said yet, but I think we might have a skewed idea of what this game is. You know, again, all I know is that it's something, a Bible horror game, moon aliens, fallopian tube. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Again, I'm taking your word for it. I will not know anything about this game, nor will I look up anything because I'm going to suspend my disbelief here. Therefore, I will only talk about my experience with this game via via what other people have told me thus far. Is this what we call LARPing? Yes. Am I going to keep it up? No. That was all accurate. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Good to know. Good to know that I haven't missed the mark just yet. It's a good game. Sunny rated it 8.5 to 9. Ooh, 8.59 is, hey, that's a pretty high score, no? That's like a pretty decent score, no? Wait, is this the one with like the, hold up. Is this the game that has like that, like, oh, what is it? I know there's one that's like you're like on a space station with like this like CRT gun basically. Like the gun that you have is like a it has like a little CRT screen kind of. We try playing it then? I don't know if I'll try playing it, but like I've seen this game before, I think. Yes. Oh, okay. Wait, I do know that one. Okay, wait, the robot design is actually kind of awesome though. Wow. Yeah. Okay. You want to try it the game? I don't know. Part of me is like, ooh, do I? But also like, would I enjoy it? Probably not. Is it something that I'd watch someone else play? Probably. Completely unrelated, but only because I'm thinking about Street Fighter again. Low key, look, man, if Ed gets nerfed any more than here he is right now, I think I play Kimberly. I'm like low key, I play a Rushdown. We just play Kim. I think I kind of want to try something else, but I also want to have something that is like slightly more Rushdown a little bit. Yeah. That, or I truly sit down and learn a Shoto. If I truly sit down and fucking learn, we learn Akuma, and I'll be like, okay. It's time for the true glass cannon. Do you plan on trying Yasmin when she launches? I think I will. I know Yasmin looks pretty good so far, so I'm also pretty interested in playing that too. Bro's mind is back to Street Fighter. Yeah, dude, because that's all I can think about right now. Like all I can think about is Street Fighter because just because I'm like, I need to hit Masters before this ends. I need to hit it while my character is still like relatively strong. Otherwise it's fucked. Street Fighter on the mind, but bro wants to play Deadlock. Listen, man, Deadlock. But Deadlock is so fun, guys. Deadlock is like the equivalent of like Deadlock is the equivalent of like season 3 League of Legends. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just so much fun. It is genuinely such an enjoyable experience, man. Even though people are kind of annoying and people can be big babies in the game if things don't go their way, it's still so fun though. Not S3 League, but that's the thing, right? It's season 3 League. I think right now actually it's in like season 4 or 5. Only because what ends up happening is because everyone got nerfed like crazy recently. Oh my god, Spirit got nerfed, Bebop got nerfed, fucking Doorman kind of got changed. Doorman Bell is not that strong anymore. Fucking dude, like. Oh, Hayes also found dead in a ditch, man. Oh my god, Echo Shard got crazy nerfed. It's fucking crazy across the board right now. But that's what I mean. Like, it feels like season 4, season 5, where like ADCs got fucking like destroyed in a way. It's fucking crazy, man. But like it just has that feeling of like, oh yes, I feel powerful enough to fight my own fights, but also there's just so much to do. I think it also scratches the itch for like 3 different things. It's a cool MOBA, so it scratches the itch for League. It has movement, so it scratches my need for like the ability to move. And then also it's a shooter, and if anything, like it fulfills this weird niche in me that is like, oh my god, I wish I could play Quake. Listen, man, if I could play, not gonna lie, part of me, look, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be playing a lot more Quake Champs if everyone on that game wasn't like either insanely racist or if there were servers like actually up. I promise you, if I were to ever like queue like a lightning gun duel in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to get called a something. Have you seen League Classic? I've seen people playing Classic Tryndamere. I've seen people play Classic Tryndamere, and by Classic Tryndamere, I mean walking up top lane, hitting their fear one time, hitting two autos, and then having both of them crit for 300 each. It's unreal, but it is truly the League Classic experience, dude. Top lane was never the same. But also, the fact that we're also like in League Classic, we're playing with season 3 Katarina is such a fucking like all I can imagine is that one fucking like I know a lot of people will, you either will know this or you won't. There's a specific Skara clip where he's coming from red side mid, like he's coming from base, just jumps in, shumpos one time and it gets an insta penta. I miss that shit, but also I wasn't a cat player. I was still playing like Zed and Ezreal at the time. Would you ever do League customs with viewers? I don't really do viewer games. It's just not that's not my thing, so I don't do it. Yeah. Unless it's Street Fighter though. I think I'm not gonna lie, I would probably open Street Fighter custom lobbies. I think that is like my upper limit, but Street Fighter custom lobbies would actually be pretty fun. Valo plan? Valo, I think next month actually. Valo, I think I might be playing again soon. But I am pretty rusty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very rusty. I think Overwatch is fun, please. Overwatch is so... I play it as an aim game, which is kind of funny because I'm gonna be real. I just play soldier only. I play soldier only, and then I switch to Cassidy when I'm like, all right, I need a win. I just like holding mouse 1 and like looking at people. The hearted rank reset in Valor just killed everyone. Brothers, the past descendant in my silver lobby. Bro, I don't want to do that though. Hot robot on bike. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't booted out of the game since Young got released. I've yet to play. Have you tried Marvel Rivals? I was Celestial 3 like ages ago. I don't play anymore because I got really mad. I'm not gonna lie, Rivals is like one of the few games that genuinely fucking infuriates me. But also I think I am just mad, or rather I think I get upset about when people who are on their role don't do their fucking job, and it pisses PMO. Yeah, he lived it. Yeah, for 2 seasons I hit Celestial, and then I was like, all right, fuck this game, and then I stopped playing entirely. Yeah, but I mean, hey, all I can say is my Bucky is fucking goated though. All right, I you gotta admit my Bucky is kind of fucking goated. Let it be known. Damn, people who never switch off, bro. I'm a person who never switches off though. I'm a person who never switches off, but that's why I just play better. Simple as. You never have to switch if you are just better. Bucky and Moon Knight goated. Moon Knight found dead in a ditch, man. Cyclops is where it's at now. They don't know because nuked VODs. I've only nuked like maybe like 1 or 2 Marvel. There's still a bunch of Marvel Rival VODs though. Marvel. Marvel Rivals is just stand in circle simulator. I mean, kind of true though. Marvel Rivals is stand in support ulti and pray you didn't leave. Pray you didn't leave any support ulti, or you just get blown up. Like, that's pretty much it. I think the unfortunate truth is if you are out of position for like even a second in that game, you either get it, like you are either hit with like a 2-ton truck, or you pray to God that your support is like paying attention and is actually going to be able to heal you. If they're not, all right, GG, it is what it is. You just have to wait a 15-second respawn timer every single time. Tis the life. Tis the life of Marvel Rival. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see myself coming back to the game right now. I'm gonna be so honest, but that's just because like I don't know. I think also because it's not like a very big game here in Japan, so I feel like queuing on these servers are not the best if I want to like find games more often. In America, it's like easy because it's like insta queue, but it's not. I don't think Marvel is like nearly as big here in Japan. You know, I don't think. Well, actually, I don't know how. Okay, I know Disney adults here in Japan exist. Like Disney is like a pretty big part in like some like Japanese adult lives. I have yet to see too many people who actually like really enjoy Marvel beyond like some of like the early movies, so to speak. Is it your usual philosophy of if friends ask me to, I will? If friends ask me to, if and only if. Japan mainly likes Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Which free S-rank agent did you claim in Zenless? All right. I'll give you the pass one time, but I will say it again. If you were to ever ask me an out of context question, you must preface it with Magic 8 Ball, if you will. I will accept Magic 8 Ball. But if you must preface that if you're going to ask me a question that is completely unrelated to the topic at hand. So next time you ask me a question, keep that in mind. All right. I also got Lucia because I wanted her M1. Anyway, why does Japan mainly like Spider-Man though? Okay, but I mean, Spider-Man was like a very like, okay, keep in mind, Spider-Man was like one of the few like superheroes who managed to get like their own IP here as Tokusatsu Spider-Man, you know? The Disney adult Baymax ride stands go crazy. I have no idea what the fuck that means. New movie came out today, I believe. Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man. Who doesn't love Spider-Man? James Jameson, also known as J.K. Simmons. I miss Toby Spider-Man. Are you gonna watch Spider-Man? I think we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. I watched a new Spider-Man movie with Claude yesterday. Was it good? Is the new movie okay, how do we what's our scale? What's our rating scale? Would you call it a must watch, or is it like it's all right? $7.5? Okay, well 7.5 isn't bad though. Keep in mind 7.5 isn't bad. How would a question, how do you guys, okay, if we're talking like we're gonna rate something, right, on our scale of 1 to 10, I think we need to rewrite how our rating system works, guys, because again, for me personally, I lean too heavily upon the 7.5 range and up, because I like to see things more positive than they actually are for the most part. I think we need to reframe. I think, ironically enough, I think Japan has the right rating system. I think you cannot give things 5s unless they're absolutely perfect, and you also need to be a hard ass about giving things a 4. You know what I mean? I think 4s are like what would be a quintessential experience, and then anything past, like, as long if you're getting like a 3, it's all right. Anything below that, GG, it's over. At what rating does it count as watchable? 5. Well, actually, not even that. Watchable is like a 4. You know what I mean? 3, 4 is not a great movie, but it's like, oh, it's watchable. 5 is like, I'm willing to watch it. 7 is, I'd say you should watch it. And 10 is like, you must watch it. You know what I mean? I feel like it has to be at a point where the scale makes sense, right? Because I think we need to reframe what is mid. I think mid has to be middle of the pack. If it's a mediocre movie, then 5, that we need to be willing to say that sometimes movies can be 5 out of 10. I think sometimes we need to be willing to say like maybe a 7. If it's like still a decent movie, but I wouldn't say it's outstanding. An 8 if it's like this was past expectation. Was it perfect? No. Was it still a good experience? Yes. 5 is mid, 6 is watchable. I think no. I think you could be mid and still watchable. That's why I still put like technically watchable is at like a 4, because it's like, I'm not saying like if it's a 4 I'm not gonna just not watch it, right? What movie for you is a flat 5 then? Honest to God, I'll name you just like any random Adam Sandler movie. It's like most Adam Sandler movies are like a good like 5, 6, right? And then Uncut Gems is like an 8 or 9. That's like the best way to explain it. What does 3 and below mean then? 3 and below is like genuinely unwatchable. Oddly enough, I love Grown Ups though. All right. So okay, that is to say, I think you're still allowed to rate them subjectively, because at the end of the day, that's just what it is, right? I think you're still allowed to have an opinion on said movie and rate it the way that you want to, even if other people don't agree with you, right? I know some people obviously wouldn't agree that like, oh, some Adam Sandler movies are like standout hits, or like some Adam Sandler movies are not that bad, right? And I think you're allowed that opinion. What is the Cat in the Hat then? Are we talking about the live action one with Alec Baldwin? The Cat in the Hat, while it did not age well, I'll admit, I'd say it's like a actually, no, I'll give it like a 6. I think the Cat in the Hat in my eyes is like a 6. If the animated one, if the new animated one is any better, I'll give it like a 7, 8 maybe. Do you finish watching the movies that you rate 3 and under, or just drop watching it? Some. I think I am still inclined to finish it for the sake of finishing it, because, you know, I gotta put it in. I gotta put in the work, you know. Again, I think we still need to fully experience media before we can make a final judgment call. So I will still try to finish it. You like to keep an open mind. Got to be an educated hater. I think you can't hate on things unless you are well informed. That's all I'm saying. I think you need to be willing to suffer through. You need to trudge through the slop. You need to be willing to wade through the fucking sludge that is just bad media. And because you've experienced bad media, you then can have a genuine opinion of whatever it is that would be considered good. Right? Or you can be justified in saying that something that many would think that is good, that you feel is bad because it has similar traits to things that you think are subjectively bad. That's the only way I think you can be a hater. You need to be willing to experience bad things to understand what bad things truly look like. It is the equivalent of like, I think this game fucking sucks. Have you played the game? No. I think this game fucking sucks. Have you played a game like this? No. I just don't like it. Like, you don't oh my God, I like cheese. I don't fucking like cheese. Have you had cheese? No, I can't. No, I don't. I haven't had cheese in a while. Like, you gotta be willing to do things that you don't like in order to have an actual opinion. Otherwise, what do you stand for? What do you stand on? Are you gonna stand on business? If you got nothing to say, listen, man, it has to be substantiated. It has to be substantiated and it has to be informed. And if it's not, then you're being a bitch about it. That's pretty much it. Just thinking about these kinds of people is rage baiting me. I think about these people and then is this to say ego check? Who's to say? All I'm really gonna say is that I think about these people sometimes and I'm like, you know, thank God I'm not that. I think if there's any point in time where you feel bad about yourself, just remember, at least you can say that you have an informed opinion. Thank God I'm the only normal one here. Thank God I'm the only one willing to suffer through what many would call dog shit in order for me to actually call something dog shit. Bro's a D1 hater, but at least he's educated. I think you should only be able to hate on anything so long as you have a justified reason for it. People just take online opinions and make it their own, unfortunately. I think herd mentality is not a great thing, I'll admit. I think that's something. Okay, I think the one thing that pisses me off more than anything is the herd mentality. Especially, okay, I complain about this a lot because I think a lot of people bitch about it, specifically like anytime there's a new like Zenless update or like a new Zenless character who gets announced, like everyone fucking loses their mind, and I think it's kind of annoying. I call it being an ethical hater. Exactly. Do you hold the same sentiment with people who can be picky like with food? I think picky, if you make being picky a problem for others, yes. If it's to a point where it's like, oh, I don't like tomato in my burger, and because this tomato touched my burger, I'm not gonna eat it. And then if you do that to me, then I have the legal, I then have the moral and legal right to, 1, eat your burger, and 2, kill you. So there's only like, there's only one way to go at that point in time. All roads lead back to burger. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. Oftentimes they strawman in order to boost engagement. I don't even think that's the case. I don't even think it's worth boosting engagement by being fucking miserable on Twitter, because better yet, like what are you gonna do with like listen, man, those 10,000 impressions you get on one tweet isn't gonna pay the bills. I think that's something to think about, because it's like, you will bitch all you want on Twitter about like some character design, but it's like, all right, what good is that gonna do you? What good is that? What good is making your whole account being a hater is being like, I hate this fucking character because they're ugly? You know, I don't see how that benefits you or anyone for that matter. Some people do make money this way though. Listen, man, if your account with like 100K or like 100K followers or some shit, and you post memes all the fucking time, or you post those fucking what is it? It's like, here's the secret to losing belly fat. 1, don't do cardio at night, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? A thread. Like, sure, that's how some people get it going. You know what I mean? But I mean, like 90% of people are, I guarantee you, are not making money on Twitter. I don't know. Some people waste their time focusing too much on the stuff they hate. I think you can. Why hate on things when you can play a game that you like? Thoughts? Why spend time? Why spend? Okay, again, but that is to say, you should still experience the thing. You should still experience the thing and have a good reason to dislike it. If you are going to be a hater, you must experience it to be the hater. But then, after the fact, I don't think you make your entire personality or you make your whole brand around the thing that you dislike, when you could just like the thing that you like. Truth, they could just put that energy into things they really like, TBH. Exactly. And I think we should do that. We should always do that. We gotta ball out, boys. What's your opinion on people who hate on something or not try something new because of an almost similar they had before? I don't know if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. Got my eyes be tired, that's for sure. What time is it? 11:30. 11:30. Bro, is EP Town Junction? What was it called again? Sleepy Time Junction? That was the thing that was like, what, Ross's thing from Game Grumps like ages ago. I haven't watched that shit in like I don't know how long. It truly is one of those nights. One of those nights. Sleepy plus cold allergies is an evil combo. I don't what? Good evening. It's almost Friday in Japan, isn't it? Almost. Soon it will be. In about half an hour, it will be Friday in Japan. That will be when the time happens. Still not in California? Not for a little bit, no. It takes a bit to get there. Is the weather bad there too? You know, we had like a passing through thunderstorm and that shit was fucking crazy. The thunderstorms here have been wild, man. Oh my lord. When it is Friday in Japan, it will be Friday in Japan. Yes. Yes. It will. True. Whew. It's been like that for the rest of Asia. I think weather's been acting up lately. Yeah, it's been kind of nuts, not gonna lie. Did you see Kamen Rider Myth? Thoughts? I don't know too much about it. I've not looked too much into it recently, actually. I think it's because of the multiple typhoons in the Pacific because of the unsettled weather. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. What are you into recently? Street Fighter. Deadlock. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I feel like that's like my two main games right now. Like I've just been enjoying those a lot more than I have been with other games. I've not been the gamer that I've set out to be quite some time ago, unfortunately. I think I've just been enjoying other stuff. Has it got any cooler? Kind of. It still gets hot though. That's like the only issue. I'm excited for the main guy to look into the camera and go, "I'm cheesed to meet you." I do that now already. I do that as is. What are you into lately that's not a game? That's not a game? Working out. Hanging out with my friends. Trying out random food places on my Japan Eats type shit where I'll be like, this random place I found. Why you say like that, man? Literally just a guy. Yeah, I go to the gym. I try random food places. I I like taking walks. You're burger maxing? My brother taught me about burger posting, and that's why I posted so much burger for a little bit. Yeah, like I don't know. I like going outside and just walking around sometimes. Pretty much it. I work out, I eat food, I study every once in a while, because when I have exams, then I take those, and then it is pretty much it. What's some good thing post-workout thing to do? You should be stretching. You should be cooling down. I forget to do it pretty often, but you should be doing that. Taking walks. He needs a walk. I unfortunately have been living a life as a household animal, where I'm like, I need to be taken on a walk at minimum a couple times a day, and then any other time you need to like leave me the fuck alone. It's either I take that walk, or if you come near within like a 5-foot radius of me, I yell at you. Americans, when they try to explain hobbies to you, so imagine a burger. So true. So true. Enrichment, though, I think we need to be able to go outside and to have a good time with one another. Approach with caution. Yeah, don't come near me. Unless it is a designated hangout, a different story. He needs his chudling enrichment hour. All right, we don't gotta call it the actually, we could call it the chudling. Needs to photosynthesize with walkies. Love that for you. Yes. Get your sunshine. You need your vitamins. You need your vitamins. Sun. I'm sorry. Oh, such a fucking chud. I'm such not O. I think O is so much funnier though. Eat your vitamin C's and get your vitamin D's, bro. You gotta get your vitamins, man. You be reading anything, huh? If it's funny enough, I'll read it. If you piss me off, I'll read it, and then I'll ban your ass. I'll like there's always I give some leeway. You could be saying some dumb shit, but it better be funny. If you say something stupid in this chat, pray to God that it's funny enough for me to think it's funny. That's all I'm saying. Don't play with me. He's like a light switch. We gotta balance it. Yeah, you know what? You know, as a kid, when you like you turn on and off the light switch, and you like try to get exactly in the middle where it doesn't like actually change it. You know? No, raise the bar, make it funny for everyone in chat. Oh, that's also kind of true. Well, but also I'll admit I feel like my bar for funny is like both like really low and really high at the same time. Like if listen, man, if you're going for like low hanging fruit, nah, you know, if it reads off as kind of cringe, nah, sorry. But if it's funny, I'll give it to you. You gotta be the silly jester of the court. Yeah, like this is quite literally like This is just the thought of like the court jester, except the king is sitting there with a fucking gun. You know what I mean? And at any point in time, he just shoots and kills you. It depends on the delivery, you know, to a degree. To a degree. Bro does the thumbs down and it's over. Jesus. Bro lasts at 1738, but also doesn't take low-hanging fruit. It's specific. Exactly. Exactly. I am simultaneously very easy and really hard to please at the same time. That's just the way it goes. Keep us on our toes. Listen, man, gotta keep it fresh. Gotta always keep the material fresh, man. I also gotta keep my material fresh. That's for sure. That's kind of why you gotta be, for me personally, I gotta go outside and I gotta live life a little bit, so that way I'm able to come back with new material. If I don't have the life experience necessary to formulate new, what would be considered a stand-up special, can't do that. Can't do that if I'm not going outside. Can't do that if I'm not meeting random people. Can't do that if I'm encountering fucking cartoon characters in the wild, which I can then retell as a story later down the line. You know what I'm saying? So it means that I gotta be able to go walk to a random yodobashi and just people watch for a little bit, see what the fuck people are up to, and then walk home and be like, oh, that was funny. Remember when Think Pizza tickled your funny so much? I think it's just because we doubled down on it like 3 million times. His life is a game. He needs his mats and progress the story. That's giving like you know those GameStop I'm a gamer shot. It's like, don't mess with me. What? I don't mess with me. I'm a gamer fucking type t-shirts, you know? In your opinion, what's best to start on a health journey, fix food habits, or be consistent with exercise? I think you need to be a little more consistent with exercise first, and then the food habits will kind of follow. But I do, well, it can depend either or, to be honest. I think fixing food first is a good start to kind of get you ready to do a little bit more consistent exercise. But I will say exercise is the harder thing to kind of get over. Like it is a higher threshold to kind of get over than just switching your diet like a little by little, right? Because exercise, I think, is inherently going to be a strenuous thing that you are like, oh, your body is going to inherently tell you, I don't enjoy this. I don't want to do this. And then you will be disincentivized from doing it for a while. And you need to just get used to that. That's kind of how it works. Don't disturb. I'm busy gaming, pretty much. All right, 10 minutes. All right. 10 minutes. All right. All non-members, I will give you the opportunity to participate in what we called the lightning round. You are now allowed to ask me whatever question you have, whatever burning question that you have, and I will answer them as truthfully and as fast as I can. You have your opportunity now. Do I deal with my Monday to Thursday 7 a.m. class, or should I just deal with it? 75 hard, yes or no? What am I 75 hard? Chud or Moid? Pick one. What the fuck? Chud. Do you have any vices? Street Fighter 6. What's your favorite Zenless faction? Spook Shack. Do you know that Bungo Stray Dogs have a game called Bungo Mayoya is about to end? I mean, it's on tomorrow. What? I didn't even know that. Do you have a favorite Chikawa character, perhaps? Kurimanju, how are you? I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Did you see Ludwig's cameo on Road to Empress? That wig is chopped as fuck, but honest to God, mind if a white boy speak a little Chinese? Did you end up getting a new lever list? No, I've thought about it still though. Think pizza or thick pizza? Think pizza. Are you watching the Chicago movie? Later this week, I think. Do you squish spiders or catch and release spiders? I try to catch and release. If not, then well, GG, it is what it is. Are you open-minded? I have an iPhone 15 Pro, not Max. Would you be interested in playing date math? If they let us and they're okay with the streaming, sure. Haka, I think we'll get to the 5. Coffee or matcha? I'm a coffee guy, to be honest. I got a new job for a month, but I think I don't like it. What should I do? What do you? Are you saying that you've been at this job for a month? If so, like, the thing is I will always say the general rule is to just write it out for a year. You write out the job for like a year, and if it's actually like not your thing, then you just leave. Have you been anywhere with your friends recently? I went to dinner with the guys like the other week, but not like in the last, not in the past couple days, or this week at least. That's for sure. Do I pay for a gym membership or should it be a slow buildup? I don't exercise daily. If you trust yourself to exercise on your own, sure. I know some people like so for obviously the idea of paying for a gym, I think the motivation behind that is to simply feel like, oh, I'm wasting money if I don't go, you know? What's a good gym goal to have for the rest of the year? You should pick an exercise that you really like and try to lift more. That's pretty much it. Where do you want to go to most right now? Right now, the gym. How do you train your stamina? My stamina is shit. What is the worst nostalgia bait in your opinion? I think TikTok edits that are like, you know the ones that are like, I miss when X thing was like this, or it's just not the same when it wasn't this. You know, I think that's the best way to explain it. I hate that shit to like. Do you do jump ropes, King? If I'm training for something, yes, but not usually. Motivation for going to the gym? How awesome would it be if you were so strong and healthy and so awesome that you could, you know, you could lift things really heavy, or you can, you know, move around the way that you want to move. You know, have you ever thought about, you know, having the mobility and strength to move the way that you've always wanted to, that your body actively listens to you in a way that you've never experienced before? You can do that by going to the gym. If you just do that, you know, be consistent, and your results will pay yourself forward. Do you fuck with Vine back then? I'd say Vines are fine. Sprint or long distance running? I am. Well, when I was cycling, I was a sprinter. So, do you know how to use a hula hoop? Yes, but I'm not very good at that. That's for sure. Pokemon or Digimon? I grew up with Pokemon, but I still like Digimon. You know. Ninja Kohai, I think when the 10 gifted. Like the circle track that goes horizontal type cycling. I've done Criterium and I've done track cycling. But I mostly did Criterium racing. I am not great with like long climb or like, you know, long distance racing. That's for sure. I can't climb for the life of me. I'm really bad at that. Would you ever play card games? Card games like TCG or card games like blackjack or like poker? Because I'm not gonna lie, I play a lot of not to say that I gamble, but I do play a lot of blackjack. TCG. I don't think I have the funds to TCG, unfortunately. Playing TCG is unfortunately just very expensive, man. Would you ever go IRL rock climbing? I mean, I go to a climbing gym every once in a while. A dangerous job with high salary or an easy job with low pay? How easy are we talking? And how hard are we talking? I would say, depending on the severity of danger. Like, is it life-threatening danger? Or is it like, oh, I could get injured danger? Would you ever do a Slay Spire 2 multiplayer collab? I don't know. Top rope or bouldering? Bouldering. Thoughts on pie sandwich or noodle sandwich? No. Pie sandwich maybe, actually, though. Pie sandwich is a maybe. Thoughts on Nutella? It satiates a craving. It fills a craving. Thoughts on spaghetti tacos? I think solely for the existence of iCarly, sure. Would you rather have one pot or a rice cooker? I think one pot. Because like you can, I think, well, actually, because you don't really need like a pressure cooker or like rice cooker for like everything, but you can use a pan or a pot for everything. You know what I mean? When you work out in the morning, do you take a pre-workout drink? In America, I did do a lot of pre-workout, but here I don't have pre-workout, so it kind of sucks. I just drink a lot more coffee now. I drink coffee and I drink energy drinks more than I drink than I've had before workouts. What was your pre-workout back in America? I just had Ghost. I like to Ghost pre-workout. This is pretty okay. I like the Sour Patch pre-workout. Do you drink your coffee a specific way or you just drink it straight up? I drink it straight. No sugar, no cream. What's your go-to energy drink? Ooh, catch me. Unironically, okay. If we're talking energy drink, I fuck with like sugar-free Red Bull, and I also fuck with White Monster. Now that I've said that, I'm going to experience the White Monster memes, but instant coffee, just whatever, like canned coffee now. Do you have any home workout recommendations? Can't really say. Just if you can do a push-up, try to do a push-up. If you can't do a push-up, put your knees on the ground, try to do a push-up. If you can't even do that, push up against the wall. Does White Monster taste acidy or not? Kind of. What's the hardest thing you can cook? Technically, I would say a good steak will forever be the most difficult, quote unquote, to get right. All right, bye guys.